Do you remember Peter? Peter was washing out his nets. The Bible says that Peter toiled all night, didn't catch anything. But Jesus said, launch out into the deep. Peter said, nevertheless. And that's what we got to get to. I know what I think, I know what I feel, but nevertheless, at thy word, I'm going to launch out. Because obedience requires you to get out of your comfort zone. Somebody just put in the chat, get out of your comfort zone. You can't obey God in your comfort zone. Yeah, I know you're comfortable. I know you don't like talking to people. I know you're an introvert. I know you all to yourself. But the Father says, if I'm going to use you, you got to get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, it's your comfort zone that's hindering you. Get out of your comfort zone. I told you to write the book, and you still haven't wrote it. I told you to start the podcast. You still haven't done it. I told you, come on, to start a prayer. You still haven't been obedient. He said, it's going to require you to get out of your comfort zone. The life of obedience requires you to get out of your comfort zone. Watch this, because it's no longer about me. See, that's what happens. We start making it about us and we get stuck into our comfort zone. God says, can I use you beyond your analytical mind? He said, I need you to get out of your comfort zone. But here's the thing that I found out about obedience. God doesn't give all the instructions, but he gives you just what you need to know. And for some of us, we need all the instructions to obey God. And the Father says, I'm not giving you everything. I just need you to obey me off of what I just said. Yeah, you got to get out of your comfort zone. What God gonna do gonna require you to get out of your comfort zone. Well, with this job that I'm on, I just do the bare minimum and I like it. I'm just real comfortable. And God said, I told you to apply for the supervisor position, but because you ain't good at Excel, you won't apply because you feel like you ain't qualified. You won't walk in full obedience. Delayed obedience is disobedience. Don't let your comfort zone hinder you. And oftentimes in life, we sit back and we call it fear. We call it anxiety. Call it whatever you want to call it. It's still disobedience. Why? Because it's hindering your next level. Obedience is about you getting to the next level. When he said, go on over to the other side, it was about them moving from one place to the next place. And a lot of times we're like, well, why am I feel stuck? Why do I feel like I can't move? I can't go forward. I can't advance. Because the Father says you are stuck on the last instructions. And you sitting there waiting on clarity. And God says, I told you to go. I told you to move. I said yes 3 years ago. But you've been needing confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. And the Father says, get out of your comfort zone and believe me. Get out of your comfort zone and believe me. Oh. Do you remember when the disciples on the boat and they thought that Jesus was a ghost? And Peter said, bid me to come. Peter told Jesus, bid me to come. What did Jesus say? Jesus gave him one word. He said, come. Uh-oh. Y'all not going to like this part right here, but I'm going to help you right here. Peter told Jesus, bid me to come. Jesus was on the water. Jesus told him one word. That is Matthew chapter 14, verse 29. Somebody put it in the chat. Matthew chapter 14, verse 29. Jesus told Peter one word. He said, come. He didn't say, watch your step, be careful, hold on to the rail, make sure you got this, hold on to your hat, hold on to your friend. It's okay, one step at a time. Just lift your leg up. He didn't do all that. Jesus said, come. Some of you need too much instructions to obey God. He gave him one word, come, because in the instructions was also the ability.